Hi guys, it's Gina from GCMedia Miami. Today we're going to take you behind the scenes of one of our most recent wedding events. How are we going to do that? Well, we just invested in this DJI Action 4 camera. We secure it to our neck using this super strong magnet, and then we're able to press record, forget about this behind the scenes view, interact with our clients as usual, but then you guys get to have a sneak peek of what we do at a wedding. Enjoy! The first stop of any wedding day for us is to grab our drone shots. We'll typically show up about 45 minutes before our contracted time. That way we can go ahead and not only grab the drone shots, but also get our bearings of the location, where to park, and see an above-head view of some good lighting and locations for later. After we grab our drone shots, it's time to start our contracted time with the bride. We'll always try to set up the timeline so we come right in when she's in full hair and makeup. That way she feels comfortable and ready to be photographed. And you could see here that we had mom kind of step in and have this nice moment with her. And this is our color corrected final product that we did deliver. It's in slow motion. We do a warm color correct so it feels really romantic. During the getting ready process, there are a lot of signature shots that we love to get. One of them is right here with the bride near a natural light window, adjusting her earring. It just gives a really natural, beautiful moment of getting ready. Some other shots that we love to do is the dress hanging up like a still life, and then also a nice, beautiful setup of the rings. We'll get all 3 rings and we'll put them on a reflective surface. And then here you can see the color correction videos of those 2 shots. We've got the still light of the dress and now the 3 rings as well. Another shot that's very important for us to get is a still life of all those major details that's important for the bride's day. We usually ask the bride what they are in a pre-wedding consultation. They could be her invitation, the garter, a special hair piece, but we will lie them out and we will do various different shots of them. And then our next favorite shot to do is the bride with her dress. So we will coach her through walking slowly up to the dress, kind of admiring the dress. And this gives a really sweet, beautiful moment just of her and the dress on the morning of her wedding. And there's the color correction. For safety and artistic purposes, we always try to get more than one angle of the shot. So here's the bride with her dress from another angle. And then we always try to get as many details throughout the day as possible, such as the bride's ring right on top of her wedding dress. Another moment that we'll coach the girls through is popping open that champagne bottle. This is another great moment to do in slow motion so you can really appreciate all their reactions. Next up, after capturing the getting ready process, we head on over to the venue. In this case, it was in downtown Brickell, so we had to head over there early, meet the groom, and get some parking. Here you could see us getting some establishing shots. That's very important, especially before guests come. We really want the bride and groom to remember all the decor and all of the beautiful decisions that they made that went into their day. So here we are grabbing those shots now before anyone has been allowed to enter into the space. It was especially crucial to get those shots for this wedding here because it was a more intimate wedding and the ceremony and reception space were actually the same space. We also want to make sure we're covering the ambiance, so if there is a violinist or a pianist, we always want to grab some shots of them as well. And as soon as you see the cake set up, definitely grab coverage of that right away. You never know, especially in South Florida, how long that cake is going to look that beautiful, so grab those shots immediately. That's what we always like to do. And now it's time for the most important moment of the day, the ceremony. So we'll typically station ourselves at the end of the aisle. That way we can capture everyone walking towards us and then simply turn our shoulder and also get the groom's reaction, the bridal party's reaction, etc. When it comes to ceremony space, you definitely have to be adaptable. This was a more intimate wedding, so as you can see, the bridal party is standing in 2 lines, which is not typically traditional, but we were okay with that. We were ready to adapt, and it actually made some of our shots easier, such as to get their reaction. We do always shoot with 2 cameras for safety and artistic reasons, so we always have the one on the tripod, and then we have our another handheld reaction camera, so we make sure we have safety shots. So now it's after the ceremony, and because the couple did not opt to do a first look, we are getting our gorgeous couples portraits right now. This was in a restaurant in downtown Brickell, so it was very gorgeous and intimate, and we were able to take advantage of the city landscape. So after they were married, we figured we would come outside to get as much light as we could before the sun went down and get some of these gorgeous street shots. We noticed those fairy lights, so we thought that would look great, kind of diffused in the background, so we took advantage of that. And then we had them do some of our signature poses, so we might ask the groom to spin, do a kiss, of course, have the groom come around the back and hug her from the back. Here's that again with the color correction, so you can see we brightened everything up as well. And then you could see there we have another angle. That's because we have the two video cameras set up at once. One's on the tripod and one is handheld there. And then whenever the couple is walking throughout the day, we try to be efficient and use that as a photo moment. So they did not even know they were being captured right now, but because we were filming and it is their wedding day, they're bound to do something cute and adorable, and we were able to capture that. Now that the sun had kind of set outside, we came back on in to get some pose shots throughout the location. So we kind of scoped out where there was enough space, where there was some good lighting that wasn't too colored, and then we were able to grab some gorgeous photos of them throughout this venue that they fell in love with. So now it was the reception time, which typically starts with the entrances and then right into the first dance. Probably the most crucial advice for the first dance is to keep an eye out for where the photographer is if you're the videographer, or vice versa if you're the photographer. You really want to make sure that you're standing next to each other. That way you're not in one another's shots. So you definitely have to communicate and work with each other, not against each other. So me and Gabriel are typically always shoulder to shoulder during that time of the night. After first dances and speeches, it is time to party. It is our favorite time of the night, and we love to get some candid reaction shots from everybody. Thanks so much for watching our behind the scenes video. We just want to make a shout out again about the DJI 4 because it helps make our behind the scenes life so much easier. We no longer have to take out our cell phones to make stories. It's so hands-free. We can just pop it right here on our gimbal while our professional camera's up here, or wear it on that magnet right around our chest, and it does all the hard work for us so we can focus on what really matters, which is the bride and capturing their love story. Thanks again for watching, and you can watch the whole video and see all the photos from this wedding right at our website, www.gcmediamiami.com. Thanks again, and hope you join us behind the scenes next week. Bye!